Hello everybody and welcome to our on-screen tutorial for this week. This week we're going to be chatting very quickly about the basics of search engine optimization, or SEO, which you will often see. SEO is the acronym for search engine optimization. SEO essentially assists in improving the visibility of your website on a search engine such as Google, Yahoo, Bing, etc. If a potential customer searched on Google for a product that you sell, you would want your website to rank higher than another website selling the same product. This is where SEO comes in. We need to remember the following when we're thinking about SEO with our search engine optimization hat on. The importance of keywords. The meaning of on-page SEO, if you hear references to that, would be in relation to content. It would be the optimization of images, as well as the slug, which is the little URL that you see with the product name inside of it, as well as the SEO in the title of the product or the content page. Technical SEO has to do with the page load time. It also has to do with mobile friendliness and the working of links, etc. I can also jump in here and include that all ready-made stores are mobile friendly. They already come with a mobile responsive template. So you don't need an app when you buy a ready-made store. It's all built in so that people can make their purchases easily from their mobile handsets. Off-page SEO has everything to do with backlinks and interpage links. So those are just a very few basics of search engine optimization. And this slide, we're going to chat very briefly about some tips and tricks to remember when you're creating an SEO-friendly blog. You want to be using keywords throughout the blog post, but relevant keywords, nothing spammy. They need to really relate to the product or the topic or the theme that you're chatting about in your blog. You want to use the primary keyword first in the title right up front and also in the first sentence of the first paragraph. So always think primary keyword is number one, and therefore it needs to be displayed number one wherever it is placed on that, in the title, in the slug, in the first sentence, in the first paragraph. You need to structure your post with a beginning, a middle, and an end, very similar to how we were taught to put essays together at school. We just need to have a plan, have an introduction, a middle section, and a closing. Also in here, you might want to think about your blog, which should be no more than 500 words. That's plenty. You don't need to have any longer than that. You also need to think about your headings, your subheadings, and your paragraphs. Really spread it out. Make it easy for people to read. To include scannable text for skim readers. People are not reading things in depth anymore. We're trying to process a lot of information. So always make your text easily scannable. Like we were chatting about the length, don't make it longer than 500 words. That is absolutely long enough. And you want to also be using some optimized links. So embed probably no more than 3, maximum of 5. So minimum 3, maximum of 5 links. You can either link pages internally within the website, or you can include backlinks outside of the website to maybe one of your microsites or a similar site that you have a collaboration with. That will improve the organic ranking of your blog and of your site on Google. It's also important to note that all of the ready-made stores have built-in blogging functionality within the back end of the dashboard. So you can very easily just start blogging, and you can include your categories and your tags and your images and so on. So it's very easy to get started. That is all there waiting for you within the ready-made stores background. Thank you so much for joining us. and we look forward to seeing you for our next session. Take care.